On 29th July, the Lord revealed a broken earth. To every judgment, there is an appointed time, and there is an appointed season. So many years have passed, and now, 3 days later, President Donald Trump announced that he had ordered the deployment of 2 nuclear submarines at Russia's doorstep.
The entire market down slightly in the past couple of minutes on the backs of a social media post by the President of the United States. Take a look at what the President is tweeting here. This war of words ongoing between him and the number 2 official in Russia, Medvedev. The two have been jousting verbally over the past couple of days about the President's request for Russia to end the war in Ukraine. Medvedev responded to that by saying that President Trump should watch his words, given that the Russian government possesses Soviet nuclear weapons technology. The President of the United States posting this on social media just a short time ago. He says, based on the highly provocative statements of the former President of Russia, Dmitry Medvedev, who is now the Deputy Chairman of the Security Council of the Russian Federation, I have ordered 2 nuclear submarines to be positioned in the appropriate regions just in case these foolish and inflammatory statements are more than just that. Words are very important and can often lead to unintended consequences. I hope this will not be one of those instances. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So the President of the United States saying that this war of words between himself and Medvedev has now sort of left the world of sort of back and forth verbal combat into now a physical, real world response in which the President is moving nuclear submarines. The President doesn't say in this.
In response to the U.S. submarine deployment, Russia's Foreign Ministry announced on August 4, 2025, that it will no longer consider itself bound by a self-imposed moratorium.
Russia has announced intentions to step away from a missile treaty that the U.S. accuses it of violating for over a decade. Our Choi Soo-hyung explains.
Russia says it will no longer be bound by a treaty on the deployment of intermediate-range missiles. On Monday local time, the Russian Foreign Ministry claimed the U.S. has been deploying intermediate-range missiles in Europe and Asia. Moscow said the move is a response to new threats. The INF Treaty, signed in 1987 between the U.S. and the Soviet Union, banned the production, testing, and deployment of ground-launched ballistic and cruise missiles with ranges of 500 to 5,500 kilometers.
Now let us return back to the video to listen some more of what the Lord revealed. A broken earth. To every judgment, there is an appointed time, and there is an appointed season. So many years have passed, and now the time is come for those living under our feet to return to surface. Earthquakes and volcanoes are as a result of their movement, but what's new will be the light from beneath, the earth shining or beaming upward, and several cracks on the earth shall occur with smoke coming upwards and fire, liquid fire, visible not on mountains but the normal flat earth surface we walk on every day.
New York City in danger, guys. Hello everyone. This is mysterious because an ancient 250-mile mystery block is headed straight for New York City. And now you might think, is she going crazy or what? No, I'm not. This is real, guys. It sounds really strange. That's why I'm going to dissect it for you. This is actually a monstrosity. So imagine this. There is a massive block of hot rock. And if you watch my channel on a regular basis, you know what hot rock is, right? It's underneath New England. And it appears to be part of an ancient wave that is moving towards millions of Americans in New York. Boof, the message is out. You might still wonder, what is that? Is that a magma intrusion? What is happening there?
If you quite remember, way back in July, around July 13, 2025, the Lord revealed what was ahead through the video titled 2026, the Year of Wars, the Authority of One. You may check it out at the 15 minutes and 16 seconds timestamp. Nation is about. Do you know what's going to happen next? Earthquakes. After the flood, earthquakes. And when there are 7 mountains on the earth, they serve as supporting pillars of the earth. When you see white smoke coming out from all the 7 mountains, the whole world is in deep trouble. I have neutralized it, that you will not be filled with fear. Did you hear that? 7 mountains with smoke. That's the pillar of the earth. And around this time when I was saying it, as the Lord was revealing, I didn't even know where that is. So that means Russia must not be attacked, because that is where the pillars of the earth is located.
Last month, a magnitude 8.8 earthquake occurred in the Kamchatka Peninsula of Russia, causing 7 volcanoes to erupt simultaneously. Columns of dark, swirling volcanic ash shot high into the sky, resulting in severe restrictions on public access around the surrounding volcanoes. This report is by Han Yo-hye.
Red lava is flowing down from the Klyuchevskaya volcano in the Kamchatka Peninsula of Russia. Remarkable pillars of dark volcanic ash soared to an impressive height of 9 kilometers.
Smoke is rising. It's truly beautiful.
And now, lastly, on August 2, 2025, the Lord revealed in the video titled A Broken Nation, a Sudden Fall and a Sudden Rise, around the timestamp 3 minutes 31 seconds. Those surrounded by God's beautiful creation called me, for the wicked and destructive nation, thus says the Lord. You are a house, but with no walls. Great nations, who have the backings of all the spirits and souls of those you have destroyed, shall be your wall. Their weapons will be ridden by those innocent souls you have destroyed. Many shall hear the cries of the souls, for their spiritual ears will be opened. They shall shake your grounds, your towers, your mountains, your skyscrapers. They will blow your wind. They will blow wind to spread fire. They will send locusts to finish your crops. They shall even enter into your TVs, radios, computers, water systems, your airports, your internet, your electricity. There's nothing you depend on they wouldn't touch. Even the air quality will be touched. Now, I want us to focus on the air quality and the touching of the towers, or the shaking of the towers.
Tops of buildings. And so I want to be really clear with your viewers, this cluster of cases is not from what are inside buildings. It's actually from cooling towers that are on top of buildings. That's why we have such a large zone of these 5 zip codes that we're investigating. So it's actually from cooling towers that are on top of buildings, not from what are inside buildings. It's actually from cooling towers that are on top of buildings. That's why we have such a large zone of these 5 zip codes that we're investigating. So it's really important that people know that it doesn't matter the building per se. It's really that this is a large cooling tower at the top of a building and spreading to outside, not inside. So it's outside.
The health concerns from multiple wildfires affecting millions of Americans. Satellite images show smoke from the California fires creating very unhealthy air as far away as Las Vegas. California's biggest wildfire, though, is called the Gifford Fire. It's fast approaching mega fire status. That can't be good. More than 100,000 acres already burned. Jason Allen is in Santa Maria, California. That's near the fire zone. Jason, give us an idea about where Santa Maria is exactly, and what can you tell us?
Yeah, good morning, Gail. So this is along the morning. Americans across the Midwest and Northeast are waking up under hazy skies.
The air quality is killing me.
At least 10 states are currently under air quality alerts, from Wisconsin to Maine, due to smoke. It comes from Canadian wildfires. More than 4,000 blazes there to date this year, funneling smoke into the U.S. A haze visible in cities from Detroit, notching an air quality index of 156 Monday, among the worst in the country, to Boston, where flights at Logan International Airport faced major delays yesterday due to low visibility. And
We need to return back to the video because there is still some more.
Those for their spiritual ears will be opened. They shall shake your grounds, your towers, your mountains, your skyscrapers. They will blow your wind. They will blow wind to spread fire.
Did you hear that? They will blow your wind. They will blow wind to spread fire. Let's continue.
They will send locusts to finish your crops.
This one will happen after the fire.
They shall even enter into your TVs, radios, computers, water systems, your airports, your internet.
The airport, right? Let's look at that one.
Overnight, one of the world's largest airlines grinding to a halt.
We're having a bunch of issues right now.
United Airlines grounding all flights nationwide, causing travel turmoil and stranding thousands of passengers.
This is a small portion of the United Airlines flights that are grounded right now.
Just after 6 p.m., the FAA alerts began going out, citing technology issues.
Airports are not leaving, and that's not just here, it's wherever United flies.
The system that calculates weight and balance and tracks flight times had gone offline, triggering ground stops from Newark and Denver to Houston and Balance and tracks flight times had gone offline. Flight times had gone offline, triggering ground stops.
Did you hear that? I said they would touch their internet.
To finish your crops. They shall even enter into your TVs, radios, computers, water systems, your airports, your internet. TVs, radios, computers, water systems, your airports, your internet.
Did you hear that? Your airport, your internet. And the planes couldn't fly because their system went offline. We may not see God with our physical eyes, but it doesn't mean He does not exist. He speaks to His people every day.